Have you ever felt overwhelmed when meeting someone new? Or perhaps you feel like your conversations lack authenticity and spark. Don't worry, we have all been there. When you meet someone for the first time, it can be nerve-wracking to start a conversation. You don't want to say something awkward or boring, but what's the alternative? How do you make a great impression on someone you have just met? In this video, you will learn 7 secret tips for talking to anyone and making them like you. Watch out for number 5 because it is probably the most powerful. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment below. Now, before we dive in, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for a free giveaway. Number 1, make eye contact. When you look someone in the eyes and hold their gaze, it shows confidence and respect. Our eyes are often associated with openness and honesty. People may perceive us as untrustworthy or disinterested when we don't make eye contact. Different cultures have different expectations for eye contact. However, most agree that maintaining good eye contact is essential for engaging others. Why does eye contact matter? Making eye contact is a sign of respect, trustworthiness, and confidence. It indicates that you're interested in what the other person is saying and that they have your full attention. It also conveys that you are self-assured enough to look them directly in the eye. This simple gesture is often all it takes for someone to feel comfortable talking with you, even if it may initially feel uncomfortable for you. Number 2, show interest in the conversation. You will agree that one of the most powerful ways to make someone feel appreciated is by showing interest in their conversation. This is especially true when you're talking to someone for the first time. It shows that you're genuinely interested in getting to know them better and learning more about their experiences. But how do you show genuine interest in the conversation? First, ask questions. Asking questions not only shows your interest, but also helps keep conversations going. Instead of just listening and responding, try asking more questions and getting people talking about themselves because it will make them feel valued and appreciated. You'll also learn a lot more about the person this way. Just don't be too intrusive and make sure that the topic isn't too sensitive for the other person to share. Second, listen attentively. Listening attentively is a great way to show that you genuinely care about what others have to say. Make eye contact as they're talking, so they know that you're paying attention and are interested in what they have to say. You should also give them verbal feedback, such as nodding your head so that they know you're engaged. Third, offer help whenever possible. Offering help is another great way to show your interest in conversations and gain friends. If someone mentions an issue they're facing, offer some advice or even your assistance if it's something you can help with. This will show them that you care enough to help out whenever possible. Number 3, avoid making assumptions. Making assumptions can be damaging in any relationship. When we make assumptions about someone else, we are basing our opinions of them on our own biases and beliefs, which can lead us astray. For example, if we assume that the person we are talking to is not interested in what we have to say because of how they are behaving or what they are saying, then we may be missing out on an opportunity to get to know them better and grow the relationship. So how do you avoid making assumptions? First, give the person the benefit of the doubt. When it comes to conversations, it is important to give people the benefit of the doubt and really listen to what they have to say. When we do this, we create an environment that encourages open communication and allows both sides of the conversation to have the chance to express themselves without fear of judgment or criticism. This creates a bond between two people as they learn more about each other without having their thoughts and feelings dismissed. Second, encourage active listening. Another way that avoiding assumptions makes a positive impact on conversations is by encouraging active listening. Active listening involves paying attention when someone speaks and asking questions based on what was said, rather than trying to insert your own opinion or point of view into the dialogue. It allows both parties involved in the conversation to feel heard and understood, which helps create trust between them. In our next secret tip, we'll show you how to ask the right questions in a conversation. Before we continue, we would like to give you a free gift of our book, The Ultimate Manifestation Guide. Inside the book, you will discover 15 secrets to help you manifest your dream life faster. Here at Mindset Flow, we are committed to helping you live your best and most fulfilling life. So get your free digital copy today by simply clicking the link in the description. Let's continue on. Number 4. Ask open-ended questions. This secret has proven to be very effective when gaining someone's trust and acceptance. An open-ended question encourages a person to share more than a yes or no answer. Instead, it encourages them to provide detail, opinion, and context. In this way, it's much more engaging than when you're asking a closed question which requires only a simple answer. For example, instead of asking someone, "Have you been busy lately?" which will likely result in a yes or no answer, you can ask, "What's keeping you busy these days?" This encourages them to provide much more detail about their current activities and thoughts, which makes for a more interesting conversation. There are several benefits of asking open-ended questions when trying to make an impression. First, it creates an opportunity for meaningful dialogue. When you ask open-ended questions during conversations, you are creating an opportunity for meaningful dialogue rather than an exchange of superficial pleasantries. You also create space for meaningful connections because people tend to open up when they feel heard and understood. This in turn leads to greater trust between two people, which can then lead to greater understanding and connection. Second, it breaks down walls. Do you know that when you ask open-minded questions with sincerity, it can allow both of you to talk freely and express yourselves better? Open-minded questions can help to break down walls between two people who may not appear to have anything in common. By allowing the other person to talk freely about their interests, passions, and experiences, you can create an opportunity for each person involved in the conversation to learn something new about the other person, and maybe even find out that you both have something in common after all. Number 5. Have a genuine smile. A genuine smile can break down barriers and create instant rapport with those around you. Smiling has been scientifically proven to be contagious. When one person smiles, others cannot help but mirror their behavior. So if you're in an uncomfortable situation or trying to communicate with someone for the first time, wearing a genuine smile can help break the ice quickly. Smiling can also trigger positive emotions in yourself and those around you, leading to better conversations overall. It even produces higher levels of serotonin, the happy hormone, in both parties involved. Number 6. Be confident. Confidence isn't about being cocky or arrogant. Rather, it is about believing in yourself and your abilities. It doesn't matter if you are an introvert or extrovert, shy or outgoing. When you are confident, you don't worry about what other people think of you. Instead, you focus on being the best version of yourself and feeling comfortable in any situation. This will allow people to experience the very best from you, which is a good reason why being confident can make people like you. When you are confident, people take notice. You project an aura of self-assurance and positivity, which others find magnetic and attractive. People may not entirely understand why they like you. They just know that they do. You also become more creative and better able to express your opinions without fear of judgment or criticism because you trust yourself and have faith in your ideas. Number 7. Find common ground. When getting to know someone, one of the most powerful things you can do is find something that both of you have in common. This could be anything from interests, hobbies, or even life experiences. Once this happens, both of you could communicate like long-term friends. Finding common ground helps create a sense of trust and understanding between the two of you, which then leads to a more meaningful and enjoyable conversation. Also, it gives them an opportunity to talk a bit more about themselves without feeling like they are being interrogated. It's also important to listen closely when they answer these questions and actively engage with their responses. You should be taking mental notes on what they say so that later on in the conversation, if appropriate, you can refer back to their answers as a way of showing that you are paying attention and want to know more about them. Showing genuine interest in someone is always flattering and makes them feel more comfortable around you because it shows them that their opinions matter. There you have it. 7 secret tips for talking to anyone and making them like you. Did you find this video helpful? If so, please share it with your family and friends. You could help someone understand these secrets and learn how to apply them to their everyday lives. They will be grateful to you. It will be a positive feedback loop that will only bring more good into your life. Plus, the more people that understand how to relate with others effectively, the better our world will be.